Alright. And then literally the last 10 minutes just on this stupid remote. If you're gonna introduce an app for your program, at least let it work. That's it. That's all I asked for. Nothing much. Not too much to ask for. And now for a beautiful test. Let's see here. Modern output. Just a quick test to make sure I can hear myself. That is a yes. And now for hopefully this audio is actually synced up properly. I have no idea. Alright. Whether I like it or not, I gotta try this out eventually. It's gonna be an hour and 30 stream at best. And it will be the start of a beautiful session. Gotta start somewhere. And go. Oh, I love this part. Oh man, I love this game. Well, this game has a lot of back. Yeah, let's get through this because I want to go through this game again. Because the last time I went through this game was a couple years back. Because I remember doing the basically my version of going through a game with all of its content to get like a full grasp of it. And then I also played this game when it's first released, and I can wholeheartedly say that I did not understand half of the concepts that were being presented. No, medium. I want to have a good time during this. But partially I didn't understand half of the mechanics going through this, as in like the way they were representing their story, for a lot of different reasons. And this is a very smooth intro, at least to show how things turn out in this.
Are you afraid of God?
No. But I'm afraid of you.
The mind of the subject will desperately struggle to create memories where none exists. Barriers to transdimensional travel are lutes. I love the lutes in this. Okay, so I'm gonna try my best not to spoil stuff that happens. But there are a lot of moments that I kind of just love when it comes together.
What's this?
I see you do all the moving. What is that? My idea.
Very clear that I don't believe in the exercise.
Heroic?
No.
Imagine that's wonderful exercise.
Then what?
The entire thought experiment.
Excuse me. How much longer?
These two are the best. I love this opening.
One does not undertake an experiment knowing one
Who has failed?
Can we get back to the rowing?
Rowing.
I suggest you do. We're never going to get there.
No, I mean I greatly
Appreciate it if you would assist.
Perhaps you should ask him. I imagine he has a greater interest in getting there than I do.
I suppose he does. There's no point in asking.
Why not?
Because he doesn't row.
He doesn't row.
No.
He doesn't row.
Ah, I see what you mean.
That line means way more the more you think about it going through this again. But let me get up here.
Shall we tell him when we'll be returning?
Would that change anything?
It might give him some comfort.
At least that's something we can agree on. Hey! Somebody meeting me here? I'd certainly hope so.
It does seem like a dreadful place to be stranded.
Just drop a man off and call it a day.
Someone inside.
Smoothest way you could go. Oh man, this remaster really does like. I think this game came out like 2013. Oh man, this looks so good. All right, gonna be grabbing some coin here. I remember like portions of this game because luckily, like, like there would be a lot of back and forth in my opinion going through this because it is a. You have to go through this game like it's more of a narrative than it is an actual, like, game in a sense. It's hard to like define it in the sense that like this is the first Bioshock game where it is not you're in a crappy situation in sense of apocalypse where everything's already decayed. Oh crap, I really should go into settings real fast. That's not gonna hurt. I need to make sure art subtitles don't need to be on because I'm gonna be like looking at those very profusely. Reduce that music and sound effects a little bit there because I want to be able to hear this stuff go down around me. Yeah, that'll do. Dialogue and audio, sorry, subtitles and audio, which I always have fun looking for those in a lot of games here. Adaptive floating combat text, don't need that. I'll keep that on because it has been a hot minute there. I do like the idea of adaptive training though. Controller is gonna stay, sensitivity's fine. Now I'm gonna keep everything the way it is. I have no reason to change it. And the term spam X for items is heavy. But no, this game, first off, visually, it is just, it feels great to look at again. And just every...
Is anyone here?
You feel the detail and experience going through this. And there's a lot of like small interactions that you don't even have to touch going through this. It's just there to be there. And I actually enjoy like small feature like that where it enhances the experience for the player to give a new way to go. And I'm gonna notice a lot of stuff I've never like noticed going through this. Condensed schedule to and from Colombia. So like there's a way back. And like the interesting part is like there's a whole like someone was living here. Like I forgot. Oh, I did forget something. Yeah, this is like very important because you actually, I think this is one of the few times you get to see your character in this game. Okay. Oh. Funny enough, now that I'm doing like this whole recording thing, I've never actually like fully played a game with headphones on like this all the way through. And that's ominous, as it always is.
Shit.
To this day, I have no idea who that person actually is and whether or not they matter or not. Okay. There's going to be an entire section of this game that's just going to creep me out, and I'm probably just going to blitz through it. That is going to be my one, like, I do not want to have to listen to that. Okay. There's that city in the distance as well. Oh, one sec here. Be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Had someone at the door. And back to this. Okay. Oh, right. I need some eagles. That's going to be important for later upgrades. Going through this junk. Excuse me.
Wait a minute, that card.
1, 2, 2, 2, 2. Scroll key. Saber.
What in the world is...
I actually don't even know what that is. Like, this is a strong start to, like, just ominousness in a nutshell. And I never actually realized that looked like a founding father. There's like a lot of early nods to what you're about to go to see. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Yes, the most subtle and...
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like they expect me to sit in their fancy chair.
What, like, sane individual sit in this chair just appeared out of nowhere? Funny enough, half the people I know. I'm gonna enjoy this.
Make yourself ready, Pilgrim. The bindings are there as a safeguard.
No, God damn it!
Ascension in the
Oh, that was classic.
count of 4.
No.
3, 2, 1.
Ascension. Ascension.
Look, you gotta lose your gun in order to focus. It's just the way it works.
10,000 feet. 15,000 feet. Hallelujah.
The most, like, entrancing image coming from past Bioshock games is just a fully functioning city. And this is a great start because it makes you want to explore it immediately to know what is actually going on. And like the high religious aspects show that, okay, yeah, it's a highly religious, like, city in the clouds. Which then brings up the question, like, how far and how they actually get this advanced for the current timeline they're in. And what is the gimmick? Because there's always like that one downfall gimmick that people are like, okay, how bad is it? And I really hope this is an actual thing in real life, because that is the smartest use of religious texts. That actually looks really good. Along with the added chanting in the background. Oh, it's the simple things like this. And the prophet shall lead the people to New Eden. I feel like in every sense, you just never trust anyone that says the word prophet. Sorry, that calls himself the word prophet. Never ends well in any regard. And my biggest question is, how many people have actually has to do this one by one to get up here? Like, I know they're blimps, so I guess that's a means of transportation for people to get up here and to go back and forth. But I don't know why this is a thing. And then navigation, the most important button that more games need half the time, if their aesthetic fits it, just so you know, okay, this is not progression, let me go explore elsewhere. The seed, the prophet shall sit on the throne, drown flames in the mouth of man. The most Poseidon-looking vibe ever. And so many lit candles. Alright, which way's progression? Straight that way. Yeah, I can still sprint. Yes, thank you for letting me sprint in what looks like a walking section, which makes you want to watch.
The prophet.
Let's see.
Love the prophet because he loves the sinner. Love the sinner because he is you. Without the sinner, what need is there for a redeemer? Without sin, what grace has forgiveness?
Yeah.
Gotta find the exit out of this place.
Okay, yeah. One step at a time. And stealing gifts from churches. Or cathedrals. I mean... At least like it for 5 seconds, you can already tell he's a man that's done a lot of worse things, so... Let's be honest. Gold. More gold. Nope, taking this, taking that. I just love this game's aesthetic. It is trancing half the time.
Excuse me, where am I?
Heaven, friend. Or as close as we'll see till Judgment Day.
Best keep such questions to myself, unless I want to get made.
Also, the terms and smartness for this protagonist is very high for half this stuff. Palladium, Flavum, Balloon.
And every year, on this day of days, we recommit ourselves to our city and to our prophet, Father Comstock.
Like,
we recommit
what was it?
And the
Dark Souls boss room in a nutshell. All those candles would be all over the floor and like spread on fire. This was going down.
If the prophet had struck down our enemies at Wounded Knee and not railed against the Sodom beneath us, it would have been enough. If the prophet had just railed against the Sodom beneath us, but not accepted the 3 golden gifts of the founders, it would have been enough. If the prophet had just accepted the 3 golden gifts...
Yeah, I'm done. I can't. I tried.
Someone new? Someone from the Sodom below, newly come to Columbia to be washed clean.
Of course not.
Our founders and our Lord.
I just need passage into the city.
Passage to the city. Brother, the only way to Columbia is through rebirth in the sweet waters of baptism.
Yeah, you know there's a virus going on. That's the last thing I want to have done. Or like that one preacher that baptized kids with the water gun.
Hey.
I swear, I think his eyes are blind.
In the name of our prophet, in the name of our founders, and the name of our Lord.
Oh, Subnautica vibes from this.
I don't know, brothers and sisters, but this one doesn't look clean to me.
No, I use Dr. Squatch. I'm clean.
Who's there? Who's there?
And as you can see, he has terrible luck
What do you want?
whatsoever, and we get not even a single good thing happen here.
I told you. I'm not gonna do it. Go away.
Yeah, one sec. I'm kind of looking around because this is a good like way to get an idea of your character. Which, like, it literally just. It seems like the iconic drunk detective down on his luck doesn't have much to go and has a million debts, which is a very strong counterbalance to a super religious background that you're going to be exploring. Do we have anything else I didn't look at? I think that was. Oh, let me see. Can I zoom in on his? Oh, I got prey vibes. I got actual prey vibes. Booker do with investigation into matters, both public and private. Yeah, you know, he's going all private. I don't think there's a single scenario where New York doesn't ever get attacked by anything. The most Jack you'll ever see any of these founding fathers.
That idiot priest needs to learn the difference between baptizing a man and drowning one.
Is there really a difference? I mean, if you drown, 9 times out of 10 you're just satanic.
To Father Franklin, a key of gold so that Eden might have industry that set her above all other nations.
To Father Jefferson, a scroll, so that Eden might have laws that set her above all other nations.
And so each year we recommit ourselves to our founders and our prophet, Father Comstock.
And recommit to our prophet, Father Comstock.
So that we may follow in the prophet's path.
Amen.
Oh boy. Oh, this water texture looks so good.
Fills our lungs with water, so they may better love the air.
What is Columbia, but not another time. Oh, literally just milking this dry. I love it.
He who crossed the Delaware with flaming sword and wings of angels. Watch over me.
I think that's kind of the counterbalance here, when there's so much like bask in like improvement, and those are some low texture birds. I mean, I can tell, and the flowers are flat too, which is amazing. Like the old Dragon Ball Z crowd. But no, like the aesthetic for the religious background of this is like, it's almost the same as the background for a man is his own man. Like he should own everything that he creates from like the Rapture days. It's just like, if you can flip that around slightly, you have the same effect of, I give you a utopia where you can be whatever you want to be, as long as you follow my rules. One chose industry, the other one chose religion. And man, is it beautiful. I think I might just keep saying that as I'm going through this like section.
I bet we could have something arranged.
Morning. Good to see you.
Just gonna steal your food. Whoever did the soundtrack design for this game just... I might have to take a second and like listen to the soundtrack for this game again.
Of the prophet's recent address to you, the Colombian people, on the holy forgiveness of our dear Lady Comstock, our beloved mother of forgiveness.
That statue, I just think it fails to capture Father Comstock's absolute...
How big of a statue do you need of yourself? In like an actual sense. Literally Poseidon vibes.
There's no room for preference, only duty.
And what I was saying before of going through this game, in more of a narrative sense, don't rush through this game. Oops, didn't mean to press that again.
Because he loves the sinner.
Can't skip it.
Because he is you.
That is unfortunate.
Without the
But
sinner,
no, don't
what
treat
need
this
is there
game
for a redeemer?
like just going through it.
Without sin,
You can just like follow the objective.
grace has forgiveness.
If you ever go back to this game, which I highly recommend anyone that's just only went through it once, actually take time and sit back and just like absorb everything that it presents to you. Because they have, in wholeheartedness, created a very unique world sense that like needs to be explored. That's 50 years.
temperamental and unreliable lot to a man.
Uh-huh.
I told him that the park is exceedingly far
Oh
behind
man.
schedule.
Anytime I do retail, listen to a customer like talk about their life story.
The fountain is full of rainwater, for God's sake. Even the marigolds are still unplanted. All work which should have been done months ago. Do you know what he told me? He said that he was tired, that the work had taken much from him. I said, good God, man, don't tell me about details, just get it done. You almost finished down there?
Yes, sir.
All the concept. Profit. What do we have? Voices or just... Yeah, no, these have no voices on them. I don't think so. See, bridge. Honestly, these might be like the next best thing for the coronavirus at the moment. Okay, any silver I can actually take from here before I go off. Oh, I hope I don't get copyright for any of this stuff, because it actually really sets the tone of this place. Shoot, okay, which way? Straight ahead.
Now, what does Vox Populi even mean, for heaven's sake?
It's Latin. It means...
Latin.
And I think that kind of sets the tone for how they view anything that's different. And like, you'll notice it throughout. Comstock approved. That's like putting Jesus approved. No, wait, no. Let's rephrase that. Because he actually exists. So, yeah, it's like putting, let's see, what's the closest thing to this? No, there's nothing I can think of right now that's close to that. Has done this much work.
You're looking fit.
I'm very curious, because if you ever get a chance to look at the original trailer for this game and the concept they had, if this was going to be a mechanic involving this. And I also want to notice that it is being powered from the top, from a, I guess a constant moving electrical conduction gem or stone. I did not mean to miss this portion. Where is... Can I see the tower from here? No, I cannot.
Good luck at the raffle, folks.
No, is that the raffle? That's something else.
Columbia Raffle and Fair. Huh.
See, like, I like that he interacts with stuff as you go through it, and some of it maybe throw away, some of it might actually happen.
Scroll, if you get my meaning.
Nice JPEG carrots.
Warm temperatures and light variable winds throughout the afternoon. In short, a beautiful day for the festivities.
I don't even know what... Oh.
And now, back to the music.
You know what? No, I'm not even... I'm actually not gonna do that. Not right now. I actually do like an honor system when it comes to payment. It's never gonna happen ever again, but you know. Doesn't mean I can't eat his merchandise, though. Oh, you can actually pay. I never knew that. That is amazing. That is a nice subtle detail. And I will probably keep saying that as I'm going through this. That way, so let's check out. Okay, this is a great alternative to like. This is good. This is sweet and peaceful at the same time. I gotta stop this before YouTube tries to copyright me for something like this. Oh man, it is such a good version.
Would you care for a boutonniere? We're raising money for the Girls' Patriotic League.
Dude, really?
Maybe next time.
You'd look dashing with one in your lapel. Come back if you change your mind.
Dashing with the hell. Steal from purse, empty. Yeah, I'm gonna get almost as much gold as I can, because I am gonna get future upgrades for certain ones that I remember should be decent. Shock Jockey is gonna be useful all around though. I think I'm gonna use Shock Jockey Murder Crows the most.
One man goes into the waters of baptism, a different man comes out, born again. But who is that man who lies submerged? Perhaps that swimmer is both sinner and saint, until he is revealed onto the eyes of man.
I like thinking those are just like random, well not random, but like scriptures that people just have on them on standby just to listen to his voice. When it comes to him, oh that's unfortunate. When it comes to just listening to him talk. Feel like you're trying to sell me something. Come on, strike the eyes, strike the eyes. You can do it. Nope. Peanuts eat. I don't even need any of that stuff. It's just to kill on my time.
Turn into some Finkton radical on me, John. I do not want to be some character out of I Married a Vox Populi, now do I?
Yeah, I'm noticing a lot of small narrative beats. Like, this game requires you to go through it again to really hit some of that stuff. And someone lost their wallet.
Yeah, that's where they said I'd find her.
Telegram, Mr. DeWitt.
Huh.
Telegram for you, sir.
Thank you.
DeWitt, stop. Do not alert Comstock to your presence. Stop. Whatever you do, do not pick number 77. Stop.
Hey, one off from 76. Okay, well, we got... That's where I need to go. Yeah. Honestly, you gotta enjoy the simple juggles. Or, you don't? We all see things sometimes. It happens. You know, it happens. Hell, digging in trash, because, you know, basic loot rules.
Look at her. Ain't she
friend.
I think this is just a nice view in general. Listen to some lofty beats, just relax, enjoy yourself. But it's a religious sanctum. There's always something.
You wanna let me through here, pal?
Hey, the street's closed for your safety, fella. They're prepping tonight's fireworks back there.
There's enough TNT back there to blow.
Better find another way around.
And feats of wonderment are at the tips of your
Subtitles are crossing over. Oh, he looks like the penguin. And I think that's on purpose. Sponsored by T-Tap.
Praise be to our prophet, and praise be to our first.
I love these so much. Who needs a power company? Shock jockey.
I don't know what he sees in her.
Money.
Honesty is the best policy.
Straight into the air. Would you believe me? Well, friends, I am here.
And I think this is a fun way to show, hey, here's all the powers you're going to be getting as you go through the game.
No, sir, no, ma'am.
That should be Bucking Bronco.
Brought to you courtesy of Mr. Jeremiah Fink himself. Who amongst you has tasted the divine gift of the finger? One
Trusty fire.
And feats of wonderment are at the tips of your fingers. You know our prophet is fair. You know our prophet is kind. And he has asked, personally asked Mr. Jeremiah Fink to bring to you these amazing wonders. Praise be to our prophet, and praise.
I actually wonder how they balance this out for practical use, because Rapture went to all hell.
I told you a man could shoot lightning from his fingers now.
When they introduced plasmids.
If I told you a man could hoist a 1-ton stallion.
And I don't remember if there's an actual lore reason why no one else, like, certain character-wise, don't drink these. I think it's RB or LB. No, I think it's, yeah. Okay.
Devil number 2. Woo! He's on a roll. And that's 3.
There we go.
We have a winner.
What do I
There
get?
you go, friend. And remember, if you need it lifted, lofted, tossed, or tumbled, Bucking Bronco
Sweet.
is your answer.
And it gives, well, and also it gives you an early preview of what you're going to be using as you go through this game. Alright, I need 20 points. Which direction, which direction? Come on, where you at, where you at? I'm so glad I don't have to reload. Come on, one more. One more. There we go. Can I get the Silver Eagle? Ah, nah, I'm not gonna go around it. Oh, this is fun. Oh. Look at that, man of pure strength. Constant gains. And the soulless eyes of a clown. Soulless. Wait, what was that? I thought it said interact with the clown. I was getting so happy. It's like, going through this again, I'm still like giddy and enjoying this. Mr. Pan. I get it on top of here? Yes, I can.
Equus Mechanical, good enough for Columbia's finest. Good enough for you.
I guess I use these to patrol the streets.
Developed by Think Industries for our troops, now available to all citizens of Columbia.
Yeah, no, that sounds about right. Like, Think's the industrialist, and yep, 2 identical Bruce Waynes. They all lose their parents eventually. Okay, let's be honest. I think almost everyone wants one of these. It'll be the most, like, amazing time ever. Any more games I'm missing?
Mmm. On the loose. Who will hunt them down? Hey you, handy with a rifle, looking to do your part for Columbia. Show your skill by hunting down Daisy Fitzroy.
I love this game's aesthetic and how early they show you this stuff.
Well, here's a brave fellow. Now, shoot the bucks when they appear, get it up, and you'll win a prize.
Alright, 20 points.
Even throw in a bonus if you bag the anarchist Daisy Fitzroy.
I shouldn't have to zoom in at all.
Another shot right on the money. All those bucks are quaking in their boots. Well done, sir.
Oh, can I just shoot forever?
Daisy Fitzroy. Columbia can sleep soundly once more. A fine show. Another shot right on the money. A crack shot. All those bucks are quaking.
Oh, there we go.
The Box defeated, Daisy Fitzroy slain. You, sir, shall be richly rewarded.
And this is why
Calling all skilled marksmen.
I enjoy early game minigames for giving stuff and an unlimited reload. I don't even know if it's possible to get this early. Hold on, there's something up top that I missed? Yeah, there was.
Voxophone! Hear your voice from the past in the present.
The mustache game is so strong.
Say something, Sonny.
What's a voxophone? What's a voxophone?
Exactly that. A personal record of voice.
Hey, just so we're clear, I'm not paying for this.
Just a demonstration.
Yeah, no, that's the first thing you want to say to this crap.
Alexander hot dogs, Columbia's finest, worth every cent. The advances in science.
I just thought about it. How do imports and exports work here? Like, if you infuse a pig with a vigor of Devil's Kiss, is he like instantly cooked? I have so many questions. I love how those images are completely a lie. Look at that. That's supposed to be like a small, like, Dr. Octopus exoskeleton, and you get this. Like, that's terrible.
He looks so sad. Sad? When you're that strong, what's there to be sad about?
When you're that strong, yeah, sure, but like, it makes you question if he's even like still human at that point. So you offer sweet caramel. Seriously.
I have a weakness for this ice cream business. It's my only vice.
Nope, no idea. Good, good. Okay, let's see. This looks like it has so many wrong implications.
Give me one of those.
That's what I was pressing.
They're all ears.
Also, if you notice, the audio goes completely silent. This happened. The focusing on this ability.
Press to turn machines into allies.
Oh, you need to upgrade for humans. Alright, that's what I just saw. I don't hear a thing.
Sorry, pal. The raffle is all sold out.
Oh.
Please accept our greatest apologies. The raffle is at capacity. Sorry, pal. The raffle is all sold out. Entrance is reserved for dignitaries and very important. Well, if it isn't Assemblyman Buford, your spot at the raffle awaits. Don't know why I didn't recognize you before. Odd. Always good to have gentlemen.
Heads.
Or tails.
Come on, let me through. Heads.
Or tails.
And these are the same two you saw at the skull flip.
Told you. I never find that as satisfying as I'd imagined.
Chin up. There's always next time.
I suppose there is.
This is the most subtle reveal of how wrong. Oh, I love them. I love those two. That is a horrifying chant for how accurate that songbird actually is. And they're gone. What do you have? Nothing I need. Actually. Yes, I can. Was it worth it? Not one bit.
Look at that. He looks lost. He looks just fine to me. Mary, you are a living, walking scandal.
Yes, Book into It is a piece. I can hear the wrath.
My role model? Or Lady Comstock, of course.
Also, every now and then you get those small effects depending on what vigor you have equipped. Once again, subtle touches. And I'll probably keep saying that by accident as I go through this. And those are amazing.
This little beauty? The whole division got them. If we're gonna flush the Vox out of the Skyline system, we gotta have the best.
We got any openings in the group? I'd love to bust some Vox skull.
I never noticed they actually said that's a new thing. What are they? Oh.
Madam Lutece, I have read all your books on the sciences. Mama says it's not a fit occupation for a lady, but I think she's jealous of our cleverness. Is it true that only you are allowed to visit the girl in the tower? If the lamb is lonely too, I should like to meet her, as we would have much in common. Warmest regards, Constance.
I think that's very sweet, actually. I think that mustache is just like a trademark. That way blocked too.
We'll see about that. I'm feeling lucky.
I feel like I've waited all year for this.
Oh god. Oops. Just gonna run through. Nope. No. Ah.
Has officially begun.
Just one up. I'm just gonna need to squeeze. Now, I just need to just see. Fine. Hate talking to people.
No sale.
Silly. There's never a charge for the raffle. You've been sleeping under a rock?
77.
77.
Drop that
That's a
ball
lucky
and we
number.
call it a day.
I'll be rooting for you.
Bring me the bowl! Is that not the prettiest young white girl in all of Colombia? All right then. The winner is number 77!
Oh, what do you know?
Over here, he's the winner!
Number 77, come and claim your prize! First row!
And this is when it all goes downhill for the religious.
Please, what are you doing?
Come on! Are you gonna throw it? Or are you taking your coffee black these days?
That emphasis right there. That makes me want to throw it even more at him. Excuse me.
We've got a shy one here. Wait! It's him! Now, where'd you get that?
Okay, won't lie, those textures on this suit are very good.
Snake in the grass, false shepherd. And we ain't letting no false shepherd into our flock. Show them what we got planned, boys.
Nope, just want to relax and alright, well, sanctuary over with.
The false shepherds come to lead our lamb astray. Disconnect.
Okay. Excuse me. There we go. No, you don't. Can't really risk getting hurt right now. That was not a lot of salts. Come on. Come on. Ah, mother. Nope. This is way more effective than the bat. There we go. Now we have ammunition to work with.
I told you, Comstock. You sell them paradise, and the customers expect cherubs for every chore. No menials in God's kingdom. Well, I have a man in Georgia who'll lease us as many Negro convicts as you can board. Why, you can say they're simple souls in penance for rising above their station. Whatever eases your conscience, I suppose.
And this is the portion where we see every paradise has its quote-unquote, yes, and get this up there immediately, has every quote-unquote dark history.
Possession now turns machine and man into allies. and release to create a ghostly trap.
Peaceful slash. Of course, there's no way they could be this quote unquote. Gonna have you take over for a second. I mean, fireworks. I needed to do that. It was going to shoot behind me as soon as that thing was done, and I'm not dealing with that. Where's that from? There we go. Oh, that's beautiful. I mean, they attacked me first. Can I line this up? Come on. Ignore those. First try. What do we got? Oh, there's another one. I forgot where. Oh, finally. I think turrets are the worst enemy in this game when you go on higher difficulties. And I'm going to avoid buying as much ammo as I can. Oh, now they open the back way? Thanks. Because I possessed it, it's on sale. But I do like that you do loop around, essentially. I enjoy games with one headshots. Where? Okay. Loot all the barrels. I need more. Oh, that's a straight shot. Oops. I thought that might have been a lob.
It's getting hot. What's going on?
Hey, spicy boy. Okay, I'm glad he didn't run towards me and blow up.
Let's kiss. No, you only live once.
I want those designs. Like that has to suck. Like first time around, you have to endure the pain. What we got?
Press to throw a fiery grenade. Hold and release to create an explosive trap.
I find it amazing that it's they're like literally trying to burn it down.
That wasn't no sample.
RB to switch. All right. Right. I think the back gear is their weak spot. There we go. Alright, yeah, hold LB to switch between all of them. Did that say something? Did I miss? I, like, fear of heights, rather not be here. That's the one thing. Like, if there was a, like, the United States somehow created a utopia slash, like, city in the clouds. Nope, never want to live there. That fear of heights would be way more than anything else. What is the name of this? Right. Let's see. Shoulder. I think there's a Goya fowl flank of Spanish olives. Oh, I kind of want some pudding now, though. A man of pure principle. And then... Ah, masterpiece. I mean, I guess it would make sense you'd have a gun behind there, but not a single checklist menu? Getting the hell out of here. See, everything's fine, you know. Threw a baseball at an announcer who was racist, found that his entire religion is based off of just the worst principles known to man, manipulation, so the usual. Sees a password. Oh, right. Oh yeah, no, I'm abusing all of this. Like, benefit of the complete edition, you have all the rewards from previous iterations, so I'm abusing this. Oh crap, didn't mean to drink the alcohol. Like, I think there's like the alcohol's a mechanic in the game, but I don't think there's enough of it to really get the full use out of it. What do we got? So it's a... See, I don't know if it's a well-known thing or not. With my also conflict. Because Booker didn't know about it, but like based on his entire surroundings, he seemed more of a shut-in if anything. This major cutoff buff. I wonder, was he too cruel or too powerful? And that's why... Yep, that's why. Yeah, that's a great sign. Even America doesn't want your quote-unquote utopia. Hey, you two. How's it going?
We do indeed.
Why are you following me?
We were already here.
Why are you following us?
Aperitif.
You can't even argue with them, to be honest. Shield. It can regen. Regeneration. Always go for it. There's no reason not to. It will save you so much time.
Perfect.
You only put 4 piece gear, 1 per time. Alright, it's gear system. Okay, increase clip size. Damage on skylines. I'm not going to be using melee as much, I think. And that Ghost Soldier one in particular, I believe was based off of a scrapped design for Vigor that was supposed to be, in the sense, literally like what it says, it's supposed to make enemies who die or something like, or it was like you can use enemies' weapons against them once they're dead. Betrayer. I'll go through all of these because it's actually way more than I thought there was going to be. Knockback. That's actually very useful because I'm going to be finding a lot of those.
The difference between life and death.
I love these two. I love Lutesses and their concept because dimensional beings, like if you're gonna have them, I prefer them to be more like witty and charming than overlord slash like, oh, things that have to be like less of a god figure type and more of they've gained an actual personality over time instead of being an overbearing god of what they used to. I'm going to take that. That's coming in handy later. I am going to abuse that later. And we already have almost half of our shields. Sorry, all more than half. Taking that. That. And that's not even handy right now. Not gonna be session like that. Let's see how that strafing one treats me. Yep, you got some silver behind you. Taking all of that. It's gonna be the hand cannon plus something.
What was that?
Surprising.
Surprising that it worked?
Surprising that it didn't kill him.
But a magnetic repulsive field around one's body can come in handy.
If it doesn't kill you.
A fair point.
It was experimental. That's the best part about it. How much do I get? That's actually a decent amount.
Father Comstock called on me today to write his biograph. Me. The man pays for exactly 100 pages in advance. Now, I'm half a Jew when I smell silver, so I say, Father, your flock would pay for 1,000. You know, why settle for less? And then the prophet looks to me and says, 100 will suffice, as I know how it ends.
That is very ominous, and also I like how almost everyone here is dedicated to him in the sense that almost anything he asks, they will gladly do, but they will still try to like, they won't be like 100% complacent. They'll be like, but don't you need more? It's like, no, that's all I will ever need. They don't like question it any further than a single one.
On the streets, and worse is the insult, because today is the day that marks our secession
I
from
don't even know if I want to attempt to shoot that from here. Ooh.
Whoa! Damn hook must be magnetized.
Favorite part of all this. Okay, there was a safe somewhere through all of this. I don't know where it's at. Hold on. Yep. Having fun with this. Where are you at? Shoot it. Let's see.
No point, Huck.
Shoot, I can't see the machine gun. Oh, this melts it, as it should. Oh, yeah, that one comes in handy then. I gotta see, is it when an enemy dies by a bigger trap, they said? Yep. where you're at? Nope, nope. Oh, I almost fell off. Yeah, I'm good. Oh.
Everyone stay calm and lock your doors if you can. The prophet foresaw this day would come, and he is prepared.
I did not actually mean to do that.
Not in panic, but in prayer.
It's down.
All right, I'm not like the rest. I'm a progressive.
Alright, that's a good sign. There are like portions of this game where... Oh, I need those. Because it's obvious that like the mass majority is religiously brainwashed to follow him, but there are still like a few, and in most scenarios, you need a lot more than a few that don't want to follow him to actually make a difference.
Otis works up at the lodge part-time. He took this box from one of their secret ceremonies. And I know for sure, there is something dear inside. Problem is, Otis is more fool than not. He didn't bother to also secure a key from the Feathered Brothers to open the damn thing.
Alright, I know where this key is at, so I gotta remember to come back here in a few. There's a lot of like, sorry, there's not a lot, there's very few backtracking scenarios, and you can just choose if you want to or not. There's really no, because I remember the first playthrough of this, I did not backtrack at all, and I feel really bad that I didn't, because like you miss out on a lot of just interesting aspects of this world, but you don't need to like backtrack and grab any of this stuff to beat the game. Like it's a very like smooth ride, and you feel the progression and enemy variety. It doesn't like overwhelm you.
Violence is not the answer. As much as I support her cause and her people, blood must not be shed.
What do you expect these poor Negroes to do?
Well,
Tim, the one they're after. Go. They're looking for you.
Police, we're in need of your assistance.
They're here.
Shh. Keep your voice down.
I'll be on my way. Don't mind me.
All right.
Am I full on ammo? Oh. Okay. Oh, this is another freaking... I thought those were rocket launchers. I'm just gonna take a quick break and just do a little bit of looking. So the Vox, in the sense of this world, is the resistance group towards the religious aspect of Colombia. Sorry. Resistant / terrorist in their eyes. Because, you know, the ruling of anything that goes towards the way of a certain aspect is considered terrorism. Alright, last thing I want to do is get overwhelmed in this game.
Gentlemen, the false shepherd is loose in the
That's
streets
the
of
way
Hollow
forward.
Bear City. Will you suffer the shame of allowing your wives and your daughters to fall prey to his machinations? Or will you act? Act for your womenfolk. Act for your profit.
I've never heard the term womenfolk. Yeah, no, I'm gonna call it an end for right now. I think it's a solid place to stop. Overall, I'm gonna enjoy going through this game again and just enjoying the aesthetic of the world they built here. But man, the term mood change has never been stronger, and that angel in the background is a solid touch. Anyway, until next time, everyone stay safe.